and good day everyone! My throat hurts. So my friend's cat left yesterday and I deeply apologize if my accent is very shitty. It's because I'm French, so that's a good excuse because French people, we have usually very bad accent and we are very bad at foreign languages. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know what happened, what made us so messed up with foreign languages, but we are very bad at it, and I would deeply love to still be able to speak English in a few years. So I'm mostly gonna record any kind of video, I don't care, I'm like really just passing time basically. But I would like also to kind of practice my English because my family doesn't really speak English and it would be weird with my French friends to speak English. So I have a few friends with whom I can speak English, but probably over the years we're gonna part ways because I'm gonna go back to France and I'm gonna probably leave Paris when I come back to France. That was one of my goals when I left France to start studying again, was to kind of be able to leave Paris and find a job somewhere else. It's one of the very tiny reasons. But I don't want to be still living in Paris, even though I enjoyed living in Paris for a few years. And most of my friends that speak English live in Paris. So I'm gonna probably not speak English anymore once I go back to France, and I'm gonna be sad about it because I do like speaking English even though I suck at it. That's why some videos are gonna be made in English from now on, because I want to practice my English, and if recording a fucking video can help me do that, I'm gonna do that no matter what I'm showing. And like the last video was called Ennui, which means boredom basically. My videos are gonna be very boring. I don't mind if you don't watch it, I don't mind if you don't subscribe or push the like button like every YouTuber or influencer say, because I'm just here to not have fun, but have fun in my own very boring way. Anyway, so my friend's cat left yesterday and Mako threw up this morning at 5 for my greatest pleasure, and after that I couldn't really sleep because I was scared, I was afraid. Like, is she sick? What's happening? Why did she throw up at 5 a.m? So I was like almost rushing to the vet, but here the vet are like open from 9 to like 3, 2. Like, if you have an emergency during the night, you have no option, like you're fucked. Basically your animal is gonna die, because there is emergency vet, but they are open until 10, I think. So it was 5. So I was like, oh my god, I have to go to the vet as soon as it opens. I'm gonna send... It's good, I have a vet here who's very nice and we can exchange WhatsApp messages, so I can just schedule an appointment with one message, which is amazing because I hate calling people. So I was like, I have to send a message. I was like already freaking out. Thanks Mandu for joining. She's just up. So yeah, I was freaked out. But after that I was like, it's probably nothing. Let's just watch her for one day and see what happens. Is she eating? Is she energetic? Is she apathic? How is she? So I'm gonna watch her for the day and see if I go to the vet. I do have a little worry about her eyes. She has some kind of irritation. But I already went to the vet twice for that, he gave me some drops to put in her eyes, but he didn't really change anything, and he told me probably she might be allergic to someone in your place, so you have to find what caused that allergy, or also probably just a mechanical irritation, and it's probably like his cat has it often, and he told me like you can't do much about it, and he was like it's probably because she has I don't want to body shame my cat, but she has a flat head, so he was like maybe that wasn't like it might be just who she is and she might have often irritation, but like yeah, but I don't want that. So I don't know, I don't want to be too worried. Probably it's nothing, but I don't want her to be uncomfortable, and it's probably like she's not in pain, but it's probably uncomfortable, so I don't know, I will probably go back once and ask him to give me other drops to try something else, because the last drops didn't work. So anyway, how to start the day in a great way: have your cat throwing up at 5 AM. And I probably have to play with them a little today, because since my friend's cat left, they are so happy. They are finally enjoying my apartment again, because they were worried because they were ennui on their territory. Nothing bad happened, they didn't fight or anything. Both of the cats I knew, and they are sociable. They already met Mandu once or twice. So I knew my friend's cat and I knew my cat, so I knew it was gonna be okay. I did introduce them in a very slow way, like I didn't directly brought the cat and opened the cages and was like, go wide. No, I introduced them slowly, first with smell, and then through the door with food and stuff like that. But I did it indeed fast compared to what you're supposed to do, because wait, my friend's unmuted. I did do it in like after 1.5 days. I opened really totally the door, and then I started small meetings like playing together, eating together, stuff like that. When they were sleeping, I would open the door, so they didn't care if the door was open. So I would separate them and let them be together, so it was very not too traumatic, because it can be very stressful for a cat to have another cat on his territory and her territory in this case. And I know my cat are not very social, so Meiko is mostly freaked out by people, Mandu is mostly freaked out by animals. She likes people, she doesn't like animals, Meiko doesn't like anyone. And so it went well, there was no fight, but there was a few hissing from my cats. Her cats are amazing, my cats are antisocial like me. So they were hissing, there was a bit of growling from Mandu. Mandu is a big growler. She's freaked out basically. She's like, I'm the boss, I'm the big boss, and she makes a lot of noise to make sure she's big boss. But then she runs away. So she's just very scared. So thankfully it was their territory, so I knew they were confident enough to accept that. And still, like, I would put Mandu on a high place and Meiko also, so they could avoid the cats when they were running free in the apartment. And right now they're very happy to be alone again, and they have a lot of energy, I think, to empty after these few days where they were mainly up on high place, kind of watching. I did play with them, but Ronnie, the ginger cat, he was the boss, and he was a bit of a bully. Don't tell my friend. He was like stealing food from everyone, he would steal all the toys, he would want all the attention. He was a big attention seeker. He was mowing a lot. My cats don't meow a lot, so I was not used to that, to have a cat meow at 3 AM. I was like, But it was probably, I think it's a cat that gets bored very easily, needs a lot of stimulation. So, and he was also lost. He was without his owner and everything on a new territory, so he wanted a lot of attention, which I get. I have to go! I have to go to try to find another white duvet cover, I think you call that in English. My English sucks, sorry. I want another white one because I only have one, and last time I dropped a few drops of milk. So it's clean, I managed to get that out, but I want another one in case it gets very dirty, because white gets very dirty and my cat often have poop on their paw and just walk everywhere. Have cats, it's fun. So I'm gonna go look if I can find one, and I also need something for the plants, un pot. I don't know how you call that in English, I have to look that up. But something where you put your plants in, and it needs to be sturdy and heavy so my cats don't like smash it on the floor, because they often run around the place, and if the plant holder is not heavy enough it can just get... And then I come home and I found my plant on the floor with a lot of dirt. Have cats, a lot of fun. So I just came back from buying stuff with my friend. I'm so happy! I'm kind of almost getting everything I truly deeply wanted for this place. Even though there's still a lot of improvement I could do, but I have a small budget and I'm lazy. No, and I have a small budget, it's a rented place, so I shouldn't spend too much, but thankfully right now it's sale season, so I'm buying a lot of stuff on sale, and like it's the end of the sale, so it's like the cheapest I could get them, and I waited a lot. Some stuff I'm sad because every time I do that I wait for it to be like super cheap, but then there's nothing I wanted because all the good stuff are gone. So anyway, I'm done shopping, I will show you later, or maybe in another video, or maybe you will just see. And right now I'm gonna cook. I'm making Chinese brioche bun. I don't know how you say that. So let's go cook, because it's time to eat. It's already almost 1:30 maybe. I do have class at 3, I think, which annoys me. I love to have class in the morning and not at night. I think I'm gonna finish at 7:30. Not very happy with my schedule this semester, I'm not gonna lie. And I think it's the best I can do. Right, Miko? So I hope you will see something. Let's pray. So this is a farce. I don't know how you say that in English. This is what I'm gonna put inside my bun, inside my brioche. I made the pat yesterday, so it's already all good. Yeah, this place is a mess. I'm sorry. It's small also, I'm sorry, but I don't need much. I live alone with 2 cats. So let's put some videos, because usually cooking can be boring, at least for me. So I usually watch videos while cooking, and because I live in a very old place, I usually put on a Bluetooth headphones, because Bluetooth is life. So you're gonna see all the videos YouTube I'm seeing, sorry. The joy of having cats. There is tons of fur flying everywhere. I'm gonna eat cat's fur, that's for sure. It's okay, I don't mind. I love my cats. It's okay if I eat their fur. is it. I made it yesterday. It's not perfect, far from it. I've done better ones. I don't really mind it for me. Don't have any guests. As long as it's edible and somehow good. That's all I ask. I don't ask much from life. And I don't expect much. Don't do like me. I'm probably not very good at that. I just kind of do something. I malax. I massage. I'm giving a little massage to my dough. I think it's called dough. Okay. And then you just kind of make, well, I just kind of flatten it. I flatten it a bit. Excuse the sound of my table. And then I just cut a few pieces. That will later on become my bun. You should put something under, not to cut your table. My cutting board is already being used, so I cannot use it right now. But it's okay, I'm being careful. I'm not cutting my rent table because the table is not mine. So my owner will be very pissed at me. But they know I'm being very careful. They always say I'm like their daughter, which is weird. I'm not your daughter, guys. But they're very nice, and in this country it's not easy to find a nice owner. Let me tell you that. It's very corrupted, and you have a lot of problems usually. Then you make small balls. And then after that you kind of flatten it to make a round shape, a round flat shape. I don't have the tool for that. Usually I use that and I roll with that. But for brioche you don't have to make it very thin. I use that mostly for gyoza. So I'm just gonna use my hands. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, well, at least for me. See? So it's not very thin, you can make it thinner. I won't. Oh, I'm gonna add a little bit of spiciness to my mixture. I'm not allowed to eat spicy, but a little bit once in a while, a lot often in a while, won't kill me, I guess. I'm putting sriracha because I'm lazy. Okay, so I'm mixing quickly. I really like this recipe, I find it super easy. So you just add like I'm so maladroite, I'm so clumsy. Okay, I just added two big spoons, and then you just close it. So my technique is far from being perfect. I think you can watch a lot of other YouTube videos that kind of explain better how to do it. Here it's made. Easy! Et ensuite on les cuit à la vapeur.